What up YouTube, Doomnyc here with Deck of the Month for September 2011. Decided to redo the video because I had double Pot of Avarice in the last one and I know that's at 1, so I just changed out one card and I think I made the deck a little bit better. I don't know, I just play tested it like one quick match and it seemed to work out pretty good, so yeah, let's go. First off, 3 JD. Again, it's at 3, so abuse it. Really good card right now. One Dark Arm Dragon, and I'm doing the boss monsters first, so just so you guys know. One Dark Arm, 3 Darks, blow up stuff. Blacklisted Soldier, of course, just came off the ban list, so definitely you gotta play this. This card is way too good. Can remove face downs, which is incredible. Chaos Sorcerer, it's another out to a lot of things like Stardust Dragon and stuff like that, so I really like that, but I wouldn't play more than one because you draw dead a lot. Gores, same thing. Lack of back row means cards like Gores, Tragodia is going to be really good in the deck. So I'm playing 2 Tragodias. I think that 2 ended up being better than 1, only because as far as taking your opponent's monster and then exceed summoning, like, it ended up being really good. So being Tragodia at 2 just makes Twilight that much better. So yeah, I would play that at 2. And then the Light Sworns, we got 1 Celestia, double Wolf. Triple Wolf in this deck is dead. Don't play that. Play double Wolf. The only time I'll ever tell you to play double Wolf is if you're playing Twilight. So that works out pretty good. Back row removal, 2 Lilas, of course. My opinion, the best Light Sworn. Aaron, face downs, those Gravekeeper Spies, 1 Jane, Beatstick, Garroth just for drawing. Lumina Garroth, it's the best play Light Sworn has. 1 Lumina, my favorite Monster Reborn target by far. Always use it on this girl and get Garroth back. It's just incredible play. 1 Arcus, stop your opponent from DD crowing your graveyard. Well, for Light Sworns anyway, so 1 Arcus is good. And double Raikou. So this is that's the Light Sworn monsters. Now we go into other stuff. We got 1 Honest, of course. You run a ton of lights, you gotta play that. 1 Card Trooper, wanted to play 2 but couldn't fit it in the deck, so Card Troopers at 1 is just gonna be really good, but I always love to draw that first turn, but 2 would have been better, but I wanted to really play Sangan. This card searches out almost everything, so I mean, this card is like MVP right now in this format, so you gotta play Sangan, and it's great for Exceeds, but you guys know that already. Double Necro Gardener, this is probably better than JD going to 3. Double Necro Gardener sets up so many plays, it ensures that you're gonna get one in the grave quick, and it's just really good right now. Don't play the deck if you're not playing Double Necro Gardener. Plague Shredder and Glow Up Bulb, so those are your tuners. And of course you're going to use tuners that come back from the grave. We go on to the spells. 1 Charge, triple Solar Recharge, of course, your draw power. 1 Pot of Avarice, sadly it's at 1 in the ban list, but 1 double Reincarnation, of course, get stuff back, ditch dead cards in your hand. Foolish Burial, to just dump like half your deck. Like, this card is the MVP spell card of the deck by far. We got some staples: Monster Reborn, Dark Hole. We got Trip, MST, and Heavy Storm. And that's the deck. It's 42 cards. I always play 42 when I play Light Sworn. I don't know, that's just lucky for me. And obviously you can tell there's no traps, and that's because I find that traps in this deck are just going to slow the deck down, and also people are just going to be wasting MSTs on it, so it doesn't make sense to run the Beckonings or the Royal Decrees. I think, in my opinion, it's better to let them have those dead cards in their hand. So I prefer to do that. Side deck: 2 Maxis for the extra draw power. A lot of decks go off. Tour Guide decks, they definitely go off. Maxi is really good for that. Double Cyber Dragon for that gadget matchup. Double Veiler, and of course this usually goes in game 2 because once you know what your opponent's playing, then you're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna use Veiler on this card. If it's Tour Guide, you Veiler to Tour Guide. Double DD Crow, again, especially if you're playing the mirror match, I would definitely side these 2 in. Puppet Plant for samurais, heroes, if you play that kind of stuff. Noblemen's for Gravekeepers, and Twilight, you know, the mirror. Burial from Different Dimension. I really wanted to main deck this, but it just can't fit in the deck because the deck is just loaded right now. But this is really good to side in game 2, especially if you think they're siding in DD Crows. And the last card for the side deck is Royal Decree. If you're gonna play a trap heavy deck, or maybe even burn, someone might bring that back. Royal Decree is definitely great to have in your side deck. Now for the extras, we're gonna go Armory Arm, Cataster, Bryonic, Orient Dragon. Get your guys, you know, get a copy of this card. I know it's a little expensive, but it's a really great out to a lot of synchro monsters, so that's really good. Gaia Knight, only one level 7, one Black Rose, because you can't really get it that often. You know, Glow Up and Chaos Sorcerer or Celestia and Plague, but other than that, you know, you really gotta work to get the Black Rose. So only one level 7. Colossal Fighter, Scrap Dragon, Stardust, Trishula, really easy to get out in the deck in my opinion, probably the easiest. Synchro, you know, 2 level 4s and a Glow Bulb. Especially I love about this deck, if you happen to mill the double wolf and you get 2 wolf on the field and you got Glow Up in the grave, you get to summon Trishula without even wasting your summon. I mean, that's just awesome. 1 Ally of Justice Decisive Armor for the Agent Fairy decks, and possibly the Mirror if you know you play your hand correctly. Fusions, 1 Chimera Tech, and then we go to the Exceeds. We got 1 Leviathan. You gotta play this. This is too good. You know, you exceed, like say you have Sangin, Necro Gardener, or even Lumina and Sangin. You ditch that Sangin, you get that +1. It's awesome. This, you know, level 3 Exceeds is really good. Rank 3, so I keep saying level. A Leviair, you remove a lot of stuff in this deck, so Leviair is really good. It can get you back that Plague Spreader, Necro Gardener, stuff like that. You know, as long as you have a way to ditch it back to the grave. And the last Exceed, 1 Utopia. Utopia is awesome in the deck. First off, getting level 4s is really easy, you know, on the field, and then you can just Exceed, go into Utopia. It's a light monster, you can use it with Honest. I mean, it's just really good beat sticks. So you do play a lot of beat sticks that'll stay on the field, Tragodias, Gores, and if you get Utopia, it'll stay on the field for 2 turns. So that's pretty good. So that's my Twilight deck. I hope you guys like it. Rate, comment, subscribe, and that's about it. So until next time, YouTube, peace.